doing? We're back. Did some skid steer action. Was not going to take any video of me running the skid steer because it would have drove everybody absolutely nuts. Who's ever run one before? This was my first real go at it as far as running it. So what I did was I had some dirt delivered earlier this year. I bought it last. We'll see if we can get this to work. I don't know. It's giving. We'll see if we can get this to work. I don't know. It's giving me fits. Are we back now? So I got some dirt out here. Yes, I am the man. Logger Life says you are the man. You the man. Okay. So anyways, we did some dirt. We got a load of dirt back here, and I had a great idea and it just didn't work out. And so therefore, I had a bunch of black dirt. So I wanted to spread it. So I had a low spot right here by the basketball court, like right in this area. And I was like, you know what, we need to fix that. So I filled that in, and then I ran over here, and there was a lip. There was a lip on the cement here. You guys ever have that when they come and do your new cement, and there's a lip right here, like a little while later. So therefore, I fixed that, and then behind me, there was a real low spot right there. Right in here was real low. Because they put, so like, we'll see if this comes back on. So like my left hand, for some reason, I want to use that to pick up the bucket. And my right hand, I want it to go forward reverse, which is actually opposite of the dozer. I don't know why, but the dozer's right hand is your blade, your left hand's forward reverse. So like I'm running it and I'm trying to do all them controls, and it's a decelerator on the dozer, so you let off the throttle, it goes faster. You push the throttle, it goes slower. So therefore, running the skid steer was like an absolute nightmare. I thought like I'd figure it out a little better than I did, but what I actually did was, let's just say I can backblade real well, okay? I can backblade, okay. No, I can't backblade real well. So I actually went in and ate dinner, then come out and did a little more work, and it seems to be a lot better. And that's a trick that we tell everyone that learning and run into equipment, is that, you know what, hey, try it a little bit today, go home, sleep on it, come back tomorrow, try it again a little bit, then go home, sleep on it, and your brain will figure it out eventually. So that kind of works on the skid steer too. And I come back and I kind of had a little bit of an idea what I was doing, but nothing really. So it was bad. Am I planning on going to logging congress this year? I am not planning on going to logging congress this year. Usually Mike runs up on Friday, so if you see Mike up there tomorrow, stop and tell him hi. The boss man will probably be up there, but to be honest, I have a meeting with the principal at school tomorrow. So yeah, and so I won't be going to logging congress. The joys of having children, yeah, kids, boys. I got one. Yep. The boys, yeah, we got an issue going on at school. 2 weeks into school, Dad's got to be at school at 7:45 in the morning to meet teachers and principals. So 2 weeks in, so I got to do that tomorrow morning. And so no, I'm not going to logging congress. But if you see Mike up there, stop and say hi to Mike. He'll be up there and tell him what's going on. But Miss Elite Earthworks just said something, and I don't know what you said there, sweetheart, but you said something about if I had your husband up here. I think that's what I'll do next time, is I'll just have the skid steer here, and I'll just make a video and say, hey, whoever can come run this and do this for me, that would be excellent, because I have no clue what I'm doing. It's not pretty. So yeah, I need to do, yeah, I want to go along in Congress, but the skid steer thing, I can't figure out. No. But I mean, it looks okay, but it just like, I needed to fix the driveway a little bit, but, and the form, it's something, it's going to take me a minute to learn. I'm not going to lie. It's going to take me a minute to learn the skid steer. I thought about doing a time-lapse video, but that was not an option. Not an option. It was not pretty. I mean, my hands were doing things they weren't supposed to, and my feet were doing things I wasn't telling them to do. Then I'd tell my feet to do things, and the hydraulics, the loader going up and down is real touchy. The bucket up and down is not real touchy. And so like I'm trying to push up and it's not going up, and then I hit the other one the wrong way and it's going down while the other one's trying to go up, and oh, it was. You guys would have liked it, but I was I was pretty irritated, so it wouldn't have been. It wasn't pretty, but yeah, we got a little bit of work done. I need to fix it up a little bit. There's still a pile over there I need to fix up, but I'm gonna call it a night. We call it a night. Head one last shot. Here we go. Okay, we're back. That's the dirt action. Now, if you get down, yes, like a boss, and look at it, it's grayed all day long. It's it's pretty sad. But nope. Cook's truck. Cook's truck. Nope, not a Cook's truck. No, I didn't. A&R farm. A&R farms. It's not really that good. It's not that good. It looks like it because we're far away. But she's got a little rise there in the middle, right about in there, little rise. But yeah, it's not as pretty as it looks. Far away, it looks pretty good, but on the other side of the camper where we can't go because the internet's fussy, that looks worse over there. But I think if we stood far enough away, it'd be fine. So yeah, it's going to take time, Cole, to learn it, and this is a perfect job to start, try it on, so to play with it a little bit, get in there and figure it out. But I have no reason to be in that on any jobs. You know what I mean? There's no right for me to be trying to do any type of work for anybody else because it just ain't pretty. And it took me probably 10 times longer than it would have took, someone like Elite Earthworks or, you know, what's up, Nathan? It would have took, and like Let's Dig, and it was not pretty. It was not pretty at all. So next time I get into a pickle or a predicament, I'll just get a hold of. I'll come on here and go live and say, hey, I need somebody to come run this for me, for 2 hours because it's going to take me 10 hours. So, yeah. But that's what's going on today. Nothing nothing really exciting. This time lapse wouldn't have been pretty. It wouldn't have been pretty. So, hopefully y'all had a better day than I did. I got a little hole right there. There's a little hole right in here. I had just a little area right there. It's just not good. Y'all wet up there? No, we're not wet up. We got some rain, but we're not that wet. She was pretty dry. We need a little bit of rain, but then she kind of come in big heaps. But so it's not too bad. Not too bad. The leaves are just starting to turn colors a little bit. You see a little bit here, a little bit there. The leaves are starting to change here and there, but had a couple cool nights. But what do you do? Come on, one thing after another. But yeah. Can you do a startup video on the skid steer? If I go over there, I lose internet, so I can't do it. I parked it over there. If I could park it over here, I would. But that's about all I could do is start it up. And then it's all downhill from there. It's all downhill from there. I can't get it to go forward. When I go forward, I go forward and reverse. I want to go forward, and my tires are spinning, and all of a sudden the bucket's all the way up in the air, and the thing is going like this, and no, it's bad. MLH Repairs is here. Hey, what's up, buddy? But yeah, a ride along would have not been cool. I mean, you all would have been sick. Trust me. It would have been bad. How long till chipper's painted? I actually seen, and I almost took a video. Maybe I will tomorrow if I get them in or something. But there's actually a couple parts that made it back to the shop that are painted black. So that chipper paint is obviously it's in getting chipped up right now. So what's going on? It looks like you need to get another one, another two. What's going on? Junkyard's Garage. Try and learn how to run skid steer, and it's not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty sight. So I didn't let anyone see what was going on. The ride along would have not been pretty. If I'd have set up a camera here, I would have got the comment section would have blown up because you'd all be telling me how to do it. But it really don't matter because my brain and my hands are the problem. It's not like it's from here to here is the problem. It's not like here. It's like from telling me what to do. That's my issue. But yeah, it was pretty. Me and skid steers, it's not pretty. Chad asks, how long before we get the chipper put back together after we get it back? And it's going to be a couple weeks. It's going to take. The hydraulics in the front aren't done. And the hydraulics for like we got to set the yokes in there. With the yokes painted now, everything's done. We can start setting yokes in the middle underneath the cab that all needs to be rehosed. And I have about half of those hoses already made for under the cab. The valve bank's ripped out of it, and then we got to hook up the valve bank, run all new pilot hoses to the inside, set the cab on it. Yeah, Skidder Kev could have come up and run that thing for me, and it took him seriously 5 minutes what I did in 3 hours because it was that bad. But we got to put the cab on the machine, the boom on the machine, grapple on the machine. There's a lot to go on, but it'll go together quick. But then it's the tedious, like the pilot hoses, and the hoses up front. There's a lot of hoses up front, and in that valve bank, and there is. I guarantee there's over 100. There's over 100 hoses in that front section. It's just half inch to 5/8 male JIC and female JIC. There's 100 of them guaranteed easy. That's without all the other ones. So there's quite a bit to do there. We got suction lines to replace. Yeah. So once we get that done, so yeah, if I get some time when that comes back, me and Brian can hopefully get rocking on that. But it's bear season. Bear season's coming up, and Brian's bear hunter. So and it's only going to get worse throughout the year. It just get busier and busier and busier and busier. So like hunting season's coming and people want off, and then it's hard to get jobs to cut because people want to hunt on them, and it's just like this thing that just keeps happening. And then before you know it, it's Thanksgiving, and before you know it, it's like Christmas, and so yeah. My nephew loved the shirt. Yeah, cool. Superhero. I don't know about that. I'm just a dude. Just a dude out here that can't run a skid steer. That's about all I am. But yeah, it's been a very interesting few hours. I was stressed. I was very irritated. But it did help when I took my headphones off so the music wasn't playing. I could concentrate a little more. I did figure that out the second time. But yeah. But the chipper, there's some parts kicking around to the shop that have actually come back. But I don't know how long it's going to take to paint it. It's going to take them a while. Did the kids laugh at me? No. No. Let me ask you this: when you're mad at home working on doing something, do your kids come and laugh at you? I don't know if you have kids, but when my kids know I'm upset, they just try to stay clear, but they can't. They still have to be close. So like I'm trying to do this here, and they're standing right here, and I'm like back up because I'm not looking back as much as I should. You know? No, they stayed away. They stayed away because Dad was not happy. So, anyways, I'm gonna get off here and check out. Done for the night. Movie night. So anyways, you guys all have a good night. Hopefully we'll get some videos. I don't know. It's been crazy doing this classes all day. Have just kind of put a kink in our system. You know what I mean? But what do? You got to do it. So we'll catch everybody later. And as always, just keep rolling. End the video. Packers or Bears tonight? Chad says. Videos by Al just shut up. Okay, we'll cancel this. You want to talk football? Packers or Bears? I'm playing. Here's the thing. So fantasy football. I love me some fantasy football. So yeah. So I'm actually playing Trubisky, and he's got one other guy for the Packers. I believe I'm playing. So I need Trubisky to do bad, and somebody else to do bad. But Packers Bears is a tough one. I spent a lot of time in Chicago, and I like Green Bay. Green Bay is a beautiful town. I like the Wisconsin, but and Illinois and Chicago treated me well. So Chicago Bears Packers tonight. We'll go Bears. Bears. He just said Packers. We'll go Bears just because Aaron Rodgers is a girl. No, he is. But yeah, we'll go Bears because right when I said it, everybody went Packers. But Yeah, whatever. It's football. That's all that matters is it's football. As long as we can watch football, oh, Timothy quit. Packers all the way. Come on. Come on. They're going downhill. They're just kind of like, they're like the Tiger or the Lions, just kind of, but Lions have been on the steady downhill slope since before I was born, but we keep watching them. So, yeah. Look who the Lions QB is. Okay, now. Easy on Stafford, okay? Easy on Stafford. He's not quite the Aaron Rodgers type. I mean, he's a kind of a pretty boy, but he's not as bad as Aaron Rodgers. That's for sure. But anywho, that's about all we can. Football's on. Football's on. And the kids, he is broken. Yeah. Well, what do you do? What do you do? We're Lions fans. We're used to it. If you live over in Wisconsin or something and you got to root for the Packers your whole life, you're a lucky person. Or over there in Massachusetts or something, you guys are lucky because when you grow up here in Michigan and you grow up watching Barry Sanders, the best running back of all time, not possibly or arguably the best running back of all time, and then you have to deal with all this other baloney. And then I remember going to school and he didn't even, where did Barry Sanders go? He didn't come back and then it's like you become this Lions fan and then you just stink. Your whole life, your whole football life is just a complete catastrophe. That's your whole football life because you're a Lions fan dude, everybody around here that lives around here are just huge Lions fans. I don't know what it is, but we're all addicted to the Lions and they're horrible. It's horrible. They do not need to just keep rolling.